player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Striding into the box, Phil Gosselin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Phil Gosselin.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
No outs here.
The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3. At the plate, Roman Quinn.
Batting second, the center fielder, Roman Quinn.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's up, up, up.
Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, Alec Boehm. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Alec Boehm.
Now here it comes.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, number 1. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
Hey, let's go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 on its way. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, no outs now.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's under it.
Ball,
1 out.
Cut it. Hold it.
So striding in, Rhys Hoskins. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-0 the count. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Realmuto, base runner at first with 1 out.
Let's go.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, one down.
Struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And in steps Scott Kingery, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate.
That's pure pitch recognition right there. He's able to get the front foot down, backdoor breaking ball, and drive it the other way. That's the kind of thing that fires me up.
Okay, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
From the stretch, the 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go now to the top of the third. In now, Aaron Nola. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Here we go now.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding in once again, Phil Gosselin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got a full count.
And the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Roman Quinn. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Win.
Here's the pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
0-1's the count.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. Giants out in front here, 1-0. And now the Giants pitcher, number 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Hey, attaboy.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Hey, we got no one.
Coming to the plate now, Alec Bohm. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Boom.
In there for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, You've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. JT Realmuto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. That's inside. 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. Into the box. Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Give me stuff right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch.
Hoskins. Ball, that's out.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody here, no outs.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either. Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he fouls this one off. McCutchen, 33 years old. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ready for another chance? Scott Kingery looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Ready once again, number 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hey, get your pitch up there, kid. Let's go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Keep driving. Let's go, kid.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
The pitcher, Aaron Nola.
First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Roman Quinn. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Popped up. Posey shading to his right, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Now to the plate, Alec Bohm. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Bell is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
One down. The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
0-1.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
2 outs here.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Digging in, number 1. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. High and deep to right center. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Now the pitch.
Hoskins.
The swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Dickerson looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Your attention.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. Corey Seager tries to keep pace in the National League batting race. First pitch is next. Number 1 will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. Loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. And we are set for
Leading
baseball
for
here
the
this
Dodgers,
evening.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
No outs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in off a good victory last time out, but one that was just their second win in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. And another foul ball. One and two. Here it comes. Up. Popped him up. Posey has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
11. A.J.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
This is foul right side.
Hey, we got one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitter's counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Seager, the runner at first with 2 gone. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. It's the Dodgers nothing with the Giants coming up. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Max Muncy.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Will Smith. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kike Hernandez will be next. Heading out towards shallow right.
I got it. Bye.
Yastrzemski in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Next up for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kike Hernandez.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A high fastball is in there. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And it's fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Donovan Casey.
Donovan Casey.
First offering on its way.
Hey, plays it first.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
Count is 1 and 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Stepping in, Tony Gonsolin.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 46.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Fouled off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is Dodgers down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
For the Giants, the pitcher.
Standing in, number 1. He readies for his first plate appearance. He's set, and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Hey, we're pacing up there.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 down. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Put him away. Give me your best pitch right here. Here you go now.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So digging in now, Corey Seager. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Corey Seager.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. No runs, no hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. And this will be fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Hey, we got 2 down.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. No runs, no hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Next to bat for the Giants, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
The 0-1. And he popped him up. Betts coming on, but he can't get to this one, and the pitcher has himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Now batting.
Digging in, Wilmer Flores. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch. Runner!
There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Robertson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Robertson.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he's safe. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Max Muncy.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Here you go, boys.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping up to the plate, Will Smith.
Now batting, catcher, Will.
First offering on its way. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Hey, come on now.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
0-1's the count.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll... Ready for another shot now. Number one. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Digging in for his second at-bat, Donovan Casey. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Michael Bush is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price.
Michael Bush.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Come on now. Here we go.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings. 7th inning ready to roll. And that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
The 1-0 delivery. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Digging in now, Corey Seager. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Seager is among one of the elite. Hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right
digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that...
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still working on a match. Now batting, number 1. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. And next up is Max Muncy. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Outs now.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Put him away. Give me your best stuff. Here you go.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Nope. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Fouled off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's another 1-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that means the plug-and-play utility man, Kike Hernandez, will bat next.
Sit down now. Sit down.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Next pitch coming up here will make it an even 100 for the ball game. Line hard, but foul. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So now at the plate, Donovan Casey starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
A ball and a strike. Hit sharply on the ground. Right to him. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Austin Barnes will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Austin Barnes.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Fouled away. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
To 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Justin Turner. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
The 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yastrzemski is there, makes the catch, and there it is, a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants.
A pitcher is congratulated on one of the rarest accomplishments in sports. It's a day he'll never forget. This pitcher has just pulled off one of the toughest feats in sports. A manager confronts his pitching staff about an unacceptable team statistic.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. It's time for Padres baseball. Next. Dinelson Lamet gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Digging in, Trent Grisham. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping up now, Manny Machado.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat.
No, that's low.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Let's go.
2 out, nobody on.
Hey!
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order. So stepping in, number 1. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 1.
From the belt, the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, are on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, Dan, first game was a blowout right there. Let's see if they can get the 2-game sweep. Not always easy, but when it's not 3 or 4 games, maybe we could scratch this one out.
Yeah, especially when you won as big as they won the first one in this one, Dero. As soon as that first game is over, you're thinking, hey, we got really a big chance to sweep here, particularly when it's only a 2-game series.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Now the pitch. Will Myers is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
And no outs now.
Hoo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
In there, strike 2. Myers, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Bounce to first.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Jurickson Profar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jurickson Profar.
Now here it comes.
At the ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Hey, no outs here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric.
Here's the pitch.
Hosmer.
A ball and no strikes.
Here we go.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
We got one.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Mancini comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Lamet.
First pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. So coming to the plate, number 1 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, 1 time right now.
Here's the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
He's around first, heading for 2. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, number 7.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Here's the first pitch to him. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
0-1.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Grisham.
Pitch on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes absolutely battling for your life right now.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Manny Machado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, we got 2.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Hey, strike this guy out. Get him yourself.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
High in the air out to center field.
Ball.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They still trail 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa, and please. Matt Vasgersian as Will Myers is set to lead things off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Fernando Tatis Jr. comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
That misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Ball.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, we got 2 down.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, here we go.
Popped him up.
You go. I got it.
Solano will put this one away, and the side is retired. 3 up. 3-0. So in now for San Francisco. Number 1. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
From the stretch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Profar for one. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Nola. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Austin Nola becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
The first baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Your attention,
Jake
please.
Cronenworth will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Cronenworth.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dickerson's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that... Digging in and looking for more. Number 1. He's 2 for 3 thus far. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Digging in now for San Diego. Tommy Pham. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Hey, here we go, guys.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
That's a ball.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the
2
call.
balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, no one down here.
Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Now in the box, Trent Grisham. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Grisham.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board. Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Grisham stands at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Heads up.
And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Here's Will Myers. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
Hey, now we've got 2.
0-1. Here's the pitch. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error for the Padres so far. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Here we go. Relay. Cut hold.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. Padres leave a bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Got no one.
Another 0-2 home. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Striding in, Austin Nola. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Nola.
Fouled away.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
No, inside.
1 out, nobody on.
Yeah.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
2-2 the count.
One down.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Solano onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the second out. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. No hits to this point.
Batting.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
1-2 now.
Take your pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as Trevor Cahill, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Giants led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 1 earns win number 7 on the season, allowing only a We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 1 gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
San Diego, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Into the box now, Trent Grisham. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Grisham.
Ball one.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
No strike.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1-1.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
1 out now.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Batting third, the third baseman.
And in steps
13,
Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Down here.
Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You can tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Popped up.
Ball's up.
Oh, you.
Number 1 has got it, and the side is retired.
Play ball.
So here's Will Myers as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases.
Cut it. 2-2-2.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Fernando Tatis Jr. is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I thought he was going to work around him right here in this situation. But after getting 2 swinging strikes, there's a change of game plan. I guarantee he's going right after him.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Eric Hosmer is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down.
Hey!
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. Runner in scoring position with two gone. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One and one to Jason Castro.
Put him right here, guys.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Padres leave one. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now, number one. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. And the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is there, 2 down. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Jurickson Profar. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Joey Lucchesi.
The pitcher, number 37, Joey.
Fouled away.
Lucchesi.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, check this guy out. Let's go.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Pham, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 16th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order. All set for the start of the fourth, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. All right, so time for the Giants' Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are playing very well in the upper minors.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Machado absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error for the Padres so far. And it's fouled away. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Dubon waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Myers.
Number 4, Will Myers.
Down now, here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right.
I got it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 down. At the plate, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field, and Myers will make the catch to retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First offering on its way.
Jr.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And he fouls this one off.
1 down now. 1 down.
Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Castro bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Padres down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Jurickson Profar. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Jake Cronenworth will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
What an awesome matchup we got right here. The game has certainly gone young in recent years, and here's two of the great young superstars in our sport fighting not only in this moment, but probably for Rookie of the Year contention.
And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tommy Pham. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there.
Where's the first now?
The windup and the 0-1.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Hey, got two here.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Mancini has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. 1 hit. Coming to the plate now, number 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Striding into the box, Trent Grisham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
I got it, that's mine.
Longoria will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out. At the plate, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Hosmer.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And quickly there are 2 away. At the plate, Jason Castro. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
One ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey!
Hey, we got 2.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that settling in now, number 1. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Myers is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So striding in, Jurickson Profar. He singled his last time up.
Jurickson Profar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. Austin Nola will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Austin Nola.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tommy Pham. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 1 earns his 8th victory of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Kansas City Royals and the San Francisco Giants. It's interleague baseball on the show. Number 1 is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be a fun one, Matty V. We're getting a chance to look at a guy right now that's having a breakout year. As a matter of fact, he's got a shot to be the NL Rookie of the Year. He's put it together quickly in a short period of time.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Whit Merrifield, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Merrifield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Digging in now for Kansas City, Clint Frazier. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. 1-1 the count to Clint Frazier.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Salvador Perez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. In is Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Number 12, Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Hey, nobody out now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So here now's the pitcher, number 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
One time, right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. In now, Adalberto Mondesi, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Mondesi.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
The 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
No one out now.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Standing in, Edward Olivares.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Hey, we got one.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
A ball and a strike now. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Third inning, no score to this point. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brady Singer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Count is 1-2 now. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Whit Merrifield next to hit.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So a runner at first with one out now. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. No balls and 1 strike.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
2 strikes.
Merrifield leads off first with 1 away. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Royals lead bottom of the 4th. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Hunter Dozier.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Ryan McBroom.
Now batting.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ryan McBroom.
McBroom, 27-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round during the 2014 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Hey, all right, here we go.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Adalberto Mondesi checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
1-1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. He's right there. Over to Crawford at the bag and the. And now the Giants pitcher, number 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. There's a shot out to right center field.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
He's through first and hustling for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
The 1-2 to short. The throw will go to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. So first and third with one away. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brady Singer, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fastball called for strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield, he singled his last time up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Cut.
So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. No balls and a strike to count. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box, Salvador Perez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number one. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Round hard, you're scoring.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that all set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Still 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1 man gone now for KC in the 7th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by them.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
To 1-2 now. Here it comes. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Ryan McBroom swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Adalberto Mondesi.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Hey, 1 now.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
Nobody here, nobody.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. Coming to the plate now, Edward Olivares. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Here we got one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The count 1-1.
1 out, nobody on.
Hey.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
I got the count 1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2, a full count to the Royals center fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. With Merrifield next to bat, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4.
Trevor Cahill trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The San Francisco Giants wrote an important... We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres. Joey Lucchesi gets the start for San Diego in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Tommy Pham is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Trent Grisham comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Count is 1 and 2.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Garcia is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. Stepping in, number 1. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Guys, the Swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Line toward right center. Myers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Striding forward for his first chance, Will Myers. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Will Myers is retired leading off the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. And now pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
There's ball 4. Jurickson Profar digs in next, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
2 down here.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Tatis is off of first with 2 away.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Going down here.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count remains at 0-2.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The pitch. Weakly hit towards first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, Joey Lucchesi.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Joey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
First offering on its way. Tommy Pham is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Straight up, straight up.
Popped him up. Garcia is there. And the inning is over. Down in order. They're down 2-0.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Number one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard toward the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Pick up the ball.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base knob.
Leori Garcia.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Grisham makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. The relay. On to first, a double play. So no runs on. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trent Grisham.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
2-2 the count.
Nobody here, no outs.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. And in steps Manny Machado. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Manny.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Machado.
Hit in the air out to left. Slater's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's Will Myers looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1, here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Going out now.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Fernando Tatis Jr. is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
Second baseman,
Jurickson Profar is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, plays the one. Here we go.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Slow grounder to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. And ready once again, number 1. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Oh-1, here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Flares this one over toward first. Leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Now batting, left field.
Now at the plate, Austin Slater. So far 2 for 3 in this one. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Heading to the plate now for the Giants, Wilmer Flores. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Here we go, Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Ground ball right side. Flores has it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Jake Cronenworth will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trent Grisham.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Bell brings it in.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Here we go, boys.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Manny Machado becomes the
number
second
4.
out of the bottom of the 7th.
Meyer.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Two and two now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
We got a full count.
Fernando Tatis Jr. would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. 3 down for San Diego. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
Leading off for the Giants, the pitcher.
Stepping in, number one. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Pitch is popped up. Machado is there, and he's got it for the first out. One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Standing in, Wilmer Flores. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Number 10, second baseman.
Here's Jurickson Profar. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Hey, one away, one away.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Eric.
First pitch of the at-bat. Eric Hosmer is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
Popped him up. Longoria in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Skied down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no. Greg Garcia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Garcia.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Longoria is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
The batter.
So digging in now, Tommy Pham. He is the final man standing in the way of possible history here tonight. 0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
Our final line score tonight.